Excuse me, are we lost? No? Okay. Clearly, that was a bad question. Trees don't talk and snow doesn't give directions. But there's the thing. In project management, we do the exact same thing with people. We ask questions that lead nowhere, confuse our stakeholders, or worse, give us answers that sound good but hide the real risks. Hi, I'm Selcuk. Welcome to the Black Forest. Today we are not just hiking, we are exploring the art of asking smart questions. Based on research by Chevallier, Dalsace, and Barsoux from the Harvard Business Review. You might be thinking asking questions is a soft skill. It is not. It's a core project management competence. Whether you are defining a scope, identifying risks, or managing a crisis, the quality of your questions determines the quality of your solution. In the next 10 minutes, we are going to cover why your brain likes bad questions, the different type of questions, exploratory versus leading, a real-life role play of how this fixes a broken meeting, and finally, a framework that you can use tomorrow. Let's go out of the cold and dive into the theory.
Okay, imagine your project is this little game. This little character is you, the project manager. Your goal is to get the finish line project closer. Most of us default to leading questions or closed questions. These are questions like: is this task finished? Or don't you think this deadline is unrealistic? These act like invisible walls. They force a yes or no answer. They speed up decisions, sure, but they kill creativity and suppress risk. You aren't seeing the whole map. To level up, we need exploratory questions. These are open ended. Instead of asking, is it done? You ask, what options have we not considered yet? See that the map expands. Exploratory questions uncover hidden risk and assumptions. They force the team to stop doing and start thinking. Finally, we have reflective questions. This is for your agile retrospectives. What did we learn from the last sprint? Or why did that stakeholder react negatively? This creates a loop of continuous improvement. So, the HBR framework isn't just about asking more questions, it's about knowing which button to press. Are you trying to confirm a fact? Or are you trying to discover a new path?
Hey, thanks for the meeting me. Listen, regarding to the video, we are sticking to the deadline, right?
I guess.
Okay, and the Trello board is updated?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you don't foresee any risks about the software editor project, no?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Then this is a good meeting. Let's execute the plan.
Okay.
Stop. That was painful, right? Project manager use leading questions. Project manager practically forced them to say yes. Project manager learned absolutely nothing about the actual state of the project. Now let's try that with the smarter questions.
Hey,
Hey, thanks for the meeting. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about the holidays for you?
It was quite fun. I had a nice time. What about you?
I went skiing to Osterreich. It was quite good for me too.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, now
Okay.
back to work.
Yeah. I just wanted to check on the timeline. Looking at the current scope, what's the biggest bottleneck we are facing right now?
Actually, the biggest bottleneck would be the rendering time. Actually, the new software is slower than we thought, and I have documented it for you.
Okay. Interesting. I assumed the software was fine. What assumptions are we making about the export process that might be wrong?
Well, to begin with, we assumed 4K quality naturally, but I think 1080p would be better and it would save us 5 hours.
Okay, okay. So how would that impact the stakeholder requirement for the quality?
Um, if we remember the fine points of the meeting, the lecturer said HD quality, not specifically 4K. So I think 1080p fits the requirement and
Okay,
saves us time too.
okay, that's a great catch. Okay, then let's adjust the plan and move forward.
Yeah, it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
It was a great meeting.
See the difference? By shifting from is it done to what is the bottleneck, we identified a technical risk, for example, rendering time, and made a decision based on stakeholders' requirements, for example, HD versus 4K. That is the power of the framework.
To kick off, first question we need to ask, how do we make this a habit? We can link this directly to PMI standards. Communication management is 90% of a project manager's job. In this slide, you can see the cheat sheet of it. Starting with step 1, always check your intent. Are you asking to fix something or to blame someone? If you feel frustrated, your questions will be closed and aggressive in turn. At this step, just pause and ask an exploratory question instead, which will be more functional. Moving on with step 2, align with your stakeholders. Try to don't ask this question. Do you like this? Because this question is subjective and emotional. Try to ask this question. How well does this meet our success criteria, which tends to be more objective? This will significantly remove emotion and will focus on the project charter scope. And moving on with the final step, hunt for risks. In your next team meeting, try to ask this question. What is the one thing that may cause us to miss next week's milestone? And be aware of the silence at this step, because silence is usually where the risk is hiding. And finally, this framework both supports predictive, also known as waterfall methods, and adaptive, which means agile environments. In agile, it drives the retrospective and its main goal to improve continuously. On the other hand, in waterfall, it drives the risk register and the main target is to avoid deviations. Thank you for your attention.
To wrap up, we learned that questions shape how problems are understood and solved. Not every question needs a quick answer. Sometimes the value is in the exploration. Smarter questions reduces rework, uncover risk early, and build trust within the team.
So, our challenge to you in your very next conversation, catch yourself. Before you ask a yes no question, stop, rephrase it. Ask how, ask what, ask why. Because in project management, the right answer is only as good as the question that found it. This has been Group A on the art of asking smarter questions. Thanks for watching.